going. Taylor, are we going?
I am very confident in your ability.
We're going to get that new intro video done sometime. Had it all recorded, but we're going to have to re-record it.
It's fine.
So, welcome in, everybody. I want to welcome you in today, and as we get rolling.
Wednesday.
We used to always,
Walker County Wednesday.
Walker County Federal. Y'all have one of those names to where you got to say the whole thing because it can come across like governmenty.
It is kind of governmenty.
Yeah, because if you say Walker County, then it sounds government. If you say Walker County Federal, then it sounds federal. But if you say Walker County Federal Credit Union, bam.
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with the credit union in Alabama.
People, is there one?
There is a Walker County Credit Union in Alabama.
There we go. There we are, by the way. Welcome in, everybody. Taylor, what's up? Good to see you this morning.
Yeah.
We'll do a little fist bump this morning here
Blow
on
it up. You didn't do the...
Oh, we used to do this. We used to do like, we would do this and then 1, 2, boom. And then we'd do this really cool one. It was like it's like a snap on your thumb. You would go up to somebody, you'd take their hand, and then you go like that, and you'd snap it.
Well, my daughter today was doing something, getting in the car. I think she was just stretching. I was like, ballin'. She was like, what? And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that was our generation, not hers, Taylor. So you got to watch out there.
Like, like ballin'. And
They don't understand that.
I don't know what that means.
Don't even try to use the word vibe around a young person because they're like, that's our word. Don't say that.
Like, you can't claim a word.
No.
But they do.
They have now.
What is 6'7"?
I have no idea. Well, we need to Google that before we start talking about it because I have no idea what that is. Is that the new one? Oh, you know what? I've seen that on TikTok. It's a trend now. There was a pastor that said it.
Yeah. So
And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? What? Okay, hold on. If he said it, then hopefully it's okay. Let's see. What is?
It's not always the case, but hopefully.
Okay, here we go. It is a recent viral. The internet has dumbed down people. Okay, can I just say this?
You can say that.
Can we start? I'm trying to be. I've been really positive. The past. Kyle came on. There we go. The internet. Hopefully, y'all were on. The internet has dumbed down people. It has done these trends that maybe it's been going on forever. Everybody wants to get on board and feel like they're part of something. You know what I'm saying?
We all have a sense of belonging.
That's why I have you on, Taylor, because I can't think of these intellectual phrases like you, the sense of belonging. So the problem is everybody wants to get on these things. They want a sense of belonging. And so, like, the Ice Bucket Challenge, that was a good cause.
Right. That was for
ALS.
Right.
But then it just turned into, like, people were doing it not even realizing what they were doing it for.
They were just dumping ice buckets.
They were just dumping ice and like, I challenge you. And it's like, whatever. If you want to do a real Ice Bucket Challenge, go to Fargo because I was actually it was 20 below. I lost a bet that it was something to do with Green Bay and Dallas. And I had told the guys there at the radio station that Dallas was going to whoop up on Green Bay. Didn't happen. And so I lost a bet. And anyways, the bet was whoever loses had to go out in 20 below when we knew it was going to be 20 below because it's never above zero this time of year or that time of year in Fargo. And so Andy over there, I lost the bet, and Andy, I had to go outside, and he poured ice cold water over me while I was sitting in the snow in a chair.
Does it freeze?
None. Sometimes, yeah, but not that day.
So you see videos on the social medias where they like throw ice and it just goes. Phew.
Is that how you would say it? Like, is it on the soch or probably not?
I don't know, but I say the TikTok, and it's not the TikTok. It is TikTok.
Well, here's the 6'7". It's a new recent viral internet slang term primarily used as a nonsensical and silly expression.
So it means nothing.
Means nothing. Again, internet dumbing down. Often accompanied by an up and down hand gesture, its popularity stems from the Skrilla song Doot Doot 6'7" and the viral TikTok sound, although it has taken a life of its. I don't even know who Skrilla is. I don't know what
You're saying so many things that I'm like, don't know what that is.
I don't know. The young people know.
The hipsters.
So maybe this is why we need young people to watch this show so they can let us in on, give us the DL, the 936 on what's happening on the internet.
Okay, I'm gonna allow that.
That's okay
was good.
for our generation, but not for their generation.
411.
Yeah, the 411. But I said the 936.
I know. I was like 936, 411.
Yeah. 411. Does 411 even work anymore?
Yes.
It does? Okay, hold on.
Because aren't you supposed to?
Let's see what happens. Hold on.
Business, internet, TV, or phone service? Connect today to compare rates from leading business internet, TV, and phone service providers in your area.
This is the 411.
Star key now to be connected.
All right, so I guess it says let's do it through my voice over IP server. So you want to try this real quick? All right, let's try this real quick. I have a program. I haven't ran it in a while because we haven't had our phone and text line rolling. We haven't had it sponsored, so I was like, well, what's the point of having it? Boy, our whole system is running dirt slow today. You notice that? Like everything is.
I also feel like today everybody has been in a rush. Like this morning at the drop-off line, which we could go rant on the drop-off line.
Is it HISD like drop-off line? Mm-hmm. Oh man, so it's a good drop-off line then.
But for me, it's the cutting in line.
I see this stuff on TV shows, and then it's real, isn't it? Like
it is. It's a brutal drop-off line, but that's a whole other story. But I noticed I got cut off 2 or 3 times today, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And then you messaged me, and you're like, hey, running a little. And I was like, okay, grander plan. These people needed to get there faster than I did, and it didn't hurt me at all.
And
the language that I said probably hurt them in my head.
We're here to lift you up, Taylor. Yeah. So here we go. Let's call the 411 from a voice over IP service. You ready for this? Let's see if it exists. 411. Doesn't work. It doesn't work over voice over IP.
I wonder why.
Yeah, see, if I do it here, de nada.
So what is the number that is it 311 for underground?
Non-emergency.
Non-emergency, yeah.
Hold on, I want to hear this again. I'm not trying to drag this on.
Save money on your cable or internet services? Connect today to compare rates.
Why does it go to your cable and internet when you dial 411?
Press the star key now to be connected.
So if I stay on, will something happen?
You got to hit the star key. 411 is the telephone number to the local directory assistance in Canada and
Hello.
the United States.
Good morning. Hello, is anyone there? Hello? Can I get the 411, please? All right, let's see what happens. This is very important, Taylor. Hey, I'm trying to get the 411. Is this, are you real?
Are you a person?
I didn't get that. City and state, please.
Okay, it is. So now it's all. See, this is it. This is another downfall of society. Mm-hmm. You don't get that sweet lady on the phone anymore.
You don't get the service you get at Walker County Federal Credit Union of calling and talking directly to somebody.
That was the hook to tie in the 411.
I caught it, dude. You and I.
If you want the real 411, then go to Walker County Federal Credit Union, and they will give you the real 411.
We will do our best.
I'm really annoyed with how. This is really bothering me this morning.
There is a little bit of a delay.
Oh, it's a horrible delay. Anyways, welcome in, everyone, as we get rolling here on a Walker County Federal Credit Union wonderful Wednesday. It is episode number 606 as we roll on.
606.
606, pick up the sticks.
So are you going to have an episode 666, or are you just going to go to 665 to 667?
You know what? That's a good. I'll probably skip over that one.
I think you should not.
Yeah.
Or make it a whole day of worship songs.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think I am going to skip over that. It's like the 13. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that episode.
It's like no hotel has floor 13?
13th floor, yeah. And a lot of flights won't have 13. There's no 13th row on the airlines, yeah. And that throws everything off because 1 through 12 you're good, but then 14 through, you're really not in the 13th row.
Right, okay.
Or the
and also, you're
row.
Still in row 13. We're just calling it 14. Mm-hmm. Like, it is what it is.
It messes up the counting. Mm-mm. We are here, though. Hey, big shout out, as always, to our good friend Elliot's Jewelers, Elliot Herzlich. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Go by and see Mr. Elliot Herzlich. He hooked me up, by the way. This is my wedding band. Taylor, this is really cool. I wanted to show you this because I wanted something a little more masculine.
Is it the hammered metal?
It's a hammered metal. Like 14 karat, and then he put a little trim on it. Mm-hmm. But then, and I thought it was going to be really expensive. It really wasn't. It was extremely affordable. and I wanted something different. And for Bridget and I said, can you put one little stud in there? That represented Bridget. Mm-hmm. Well, then when we had children, I decided to put one in for Braylon, and then I decided to put one in for Caden. Now, my wife wants them to go all the way around. And I was like, I'm fine with 3 right now. So that gets a little more expensive as you go all the way around.
Right.
And I'm not talking about on the ring. But he did such great work, and I want to encourage you, especially guys, man. I'm not a jewelry person. I don't know what I'm looking for when I go to buy jewelry.
I don't wear jewelry either.
But Elliot knows. And if you are looking for something, maybe you're like, I don't know what to get. I don't know what to wear. I don't know what would look good. Elliot knows what looks good. He knows what's going to help you. He's going to ask you questions. He'll sit down with you. He'll get to know you personally. And a lot of what you wear speaks about who you are personally. It's the reality. For me, perfect example. I wanted something masculine. I wanted something that was a little bit different. I like to think outside the box. That's who I am. That's kind of my, my MO. Yeah. See, again, Taylor, thank you. I was going to say my charisma. That didn't make any sense.
He does for you.
So Elliot said, why don't we do something like this? Go by and see him. It's Elliot Herzlich. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com. And, of course, here on this Walker County Federal Credit Union, wonderful Wednesday. Couldn't be here without Taylor Chandler and WCFCU. Taylor, it's been a week. What have you been up to? I know a drop-off line was going all right, but what else is going on?
Fair on the Square was Saturday.
Yeah, how did you go?
Of course I went.
So how did it go? I didn't get to make it this year.
It was packed.
Tons of people?
It was packed. It had such a good
vibe. Good vibe.
I was like, man, can I say vibe again? No. So this one, I've gone every year since I've been here, except for last year because I was moving into my house. It felt bigger this year for sure. I can't look because there is that slow delay. I'm like,
I think it's the monitor. I just pulled the monitor and I'm going to see if that's what it is. It's horrible.
But I really liked that they had food and coffee and drink places scattered throughout the lines.
Was that
normally
new?
it's in the food court.
Oh, so they changed it.
I liked it that way because it was hot. It was hot. And I do have to say, I don't know if anybody's already given them kudos. The security people. And
I saw that online.
They did a phenomenal job. There were quite a few people that looked overheated that needed some emergency assistance. And they got them help quick. It was pretty cool to see that much extra security.
I did not get to make it this year because my little one had an accident, and I'm not complaining. I'm so thankful. It could have been so much worse, honestly, than what it was. We were so thankful for the Lord's protection over her because, man, it could have been really nasty. It was still rough, but I mean, she has healed quickly. We've been praying. She even prayed. The other night we were praying, and I was praying, and we were praying. We have a family friend who's in a pretty rough situation right now. Poor guy. He was in his kitchen and had a seizure, and they went into the hospital, found out he had lung cancer, and it's metastasized into his brain, over 50 tumors in his brain.
Oh, okay.
Not good. Good. So we've been praying for him. He's a really good family friend of ours. He and his wife, they came and helped Bridget with our wedding. They helped Bridget's sister with her wedding. They helped Bridget's brother with his wedding. I mean, they're just good people that always want to help. They had a restaurant for years in Georgetown too that was really popular. But we were praying, and then we're like, in Jesus' name, amen. Braylon goes, wait a minute, what about me?
Oh,
like, sorry,
bless her.
So we forgot, but we were praying for her too, and she's healed up quite nicely. But yeah, I was looking forward to Fair on the Square this year, even though I like to talk to people and
what?
Yeah, I like to talk, but I don't like being around big crowds.
So that is my thing. And I normally go early because, I'll beat the crowd. That did not work this year. That was everybody's plan, was to beat the crowd. But it wasn't as bad as, normally it's shoulder to shoulder, bumping and bumping. It was just a nice flow. And so a really cool thing. So the cool thing about my job is we sponsor lots of things.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
We sponsor lots of things. And so as we're playing in the kid area, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. There's this big mural about Huntsville that the kids are painting. We sponsored that. And I was like, oh, man, that's pretty cool. So that was nice. But the free samples, that's really why you go to Fair on the Square, is the free samples.
The free. Are you a Costcoer?
I'm not a Costco.
Oh my goodness, we can't be friends.
I
can't be friends. I'm only friends with people who go to Costco.
That sounds very elitist.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't even know what that means. So thank you for the Taylor. You got to go to Costco because I'm telling you, is you have a little girl.
I
You
do.
know, it gets expensive feeding the children.
The child, yes.
You can go to, well, I'm a child too, so, you know, you feed the
Okay,
children.
feed the children. The children am I.
Yeah, the children am I. You go to Costco and you're filled up for the whole day. It's sample after sample. And I'm telling you, and there's so many people in there, they don't realize when you're coming back for thirds and fourths. They just don't even know. And you don't, the key to it is, I'm giving y'all a secret.
I need the DL.
I always encourage people, lift them up. Be kind to people. Help them out. Ask how they are. Ask how their day's going. But at Costco, you don't do that. You do not engage in a conversation with those people.
Because they're going to remember you.
They're going to remember who you are. And when you come back to them, oh, there's that man that was talking to me. You just get your little sample. You just kind of nod your head. Or even better, you walk up to them with your head down, so all they see is the top of your head. And you just kind of go like this, take that, and then just kind of.
I don't like that at all.
What is it like my precious?
Schmeagol.
My precious. You just go get the sample.
Yeah.
And don't say my precious, because that'll really stand out.
Don't say it every time.
Yeah, don't go get the cookie. My precious. Don't do that.
Okay, so how often, like, is there an ample amount of free samples? Do they refill the free samples?
Oh, yes. It's all day long. They're there, I mean, from the time they open till the time nearly they close, they're doing samples. And it's good portions.
Like
I mean, they're
a
cooking.
good portion.
They're cooking chicken. They put it in a little cup, like a little medicine cup. It don't sound like a lot.
Ramekin.
That's a lot. Oh, a ramekin. Yeah, that's a good word. The ramekin. I used to get the ramekins at Chili's with the whenever we'd leave and get the.
The food in the ramekin.
No, but the
I can't
queso.
help it. Okay.
The queso. Yeah, we'd always ask, "Can I get a ramekin?" Why don't you just call it a little cup? That's so sophisticated. Ramekin. Let me get the
Ramekin.
But anyways, you go there, and if anybody out there is joining us this morning and knows what I'm talking about, comment in. Kyle Kreiner's probably with us. Kyle, if you know what I'm talking about. Sam's Club does it, but not to the level that Costco does.
So where is the closest Costco?
In Conroe. Not very far.
Not very far.
No.
So, okay, I have an idea. I need to find somebody to go on a date with, and I think I want to go to a date on Costco, but they have to have a Costco card, right?
Yeah.
So that is now my new requirement.
Put that on a billboard. There was a lady that put a billboard up on, not around here, but I saw it, and she says, "Date me." She's been getting a lot of.
Terrified to do that.
Yeah,
There's
don't do that.
no way.
She's been getting a lot of calls, but I'll tell you what's neat. What's neat is
So is it
you got to get the card.
like a monthly? You pay monthly?
No,
to go?
yearly. It's like $99 a year or something. I think they have like a gold. They try to get you on the gold card. Mm-hmm. Scam. Just get the regular one. You don't need the gold card.
Okay, but can you lend people your card?
No.
No.
You used to could.
Does it have your picture on it now?
Now, when you go in, you scan it, and your picture pops up on a little screen.
That's so annoying. I love that for them. That's a great idea to
No,
keep them from losing money, but I don't like that.
It's a scam. But if any of you know what I'm talking about, I want you to comment in this morning. Do you go to Costco? If not, why don't you go?
But HEB also does free samples on Saturdays.
Yeah, but I love Zach over at HEB. Our HEB here is one of the best. But
It
I'm going
really
to tell
is.
you, they ain't got.
They
ain't got the samples that'll feed your family, though.
That's fair. But I like to
Just
sit
go.
there and talk to them. I'm like, especially where they cook it, like the meats
Oh,
and the
yeah,
and you're talking, you just keep grabbing
It's
them
really,
and you keep
it's
grabbing
really
them.
awkward, that area that's raised up, and there's a guy in a little chef hat
Like
or a
cooking,
lady.
talking
like,
about it.
I'm like, I'm just in here to get bananas, bro. I don't need
Bruh.
to know about sushi you're cooking or whatever it is, man.
But also, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for doing it. And by the way, there was an Easter egg in what I just said. The sushi that you're cooking, you typically don't cook sushi. That was
You do cook some sushi.
some, but not all. I want to shift gears and talk about this, places to eat in Huntsville. This is very important this morning. I want folks online to join in on the discussion. Taylor, I want you to join in on the discussion.
You know I have always things to say.
Start thinking about places to eat in Huntsville, your favorite places, because we're going to talk about that when we come back. We're going to take a brief break. Let us know you're out there this morning. Let us know what you're thankful for as well. And when we come back, be ready. All of you that are joining us online, be ready to tell us your favorite places to eat here in Huntsville. I've got a whole list that I'm going to go over. We want to promote the good, and the good is eating. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. More to come as we continue on. It's your show, as always, brought to you by
Walker County Federal Credit Union.
your full-service community credit union, serving Huntsville since 1957.
I was like, pop quiz, fail.
Taylor's like,
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that. I work there. We'll step aside, take a break. More to come. Stay with us. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
This is Kay Boning with Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Spirit Radio.
Well, it's time to get a little hungry here on the show because we about to talk some food now.
One thing about me, you gonna eat when you're hanging out with me.
Food?
We literally plan vacations
Around food?
around food.
Food. Well, get on. You know who Justin Wilson is?
Maybe.
This will date you now because if you don't know,
I'm scared.
you're too young because you don't know this. Justin Wilson is the cook that was on TV.
Then no, I don't.
Cajun cook. And, ooh, I guarantee.
No idea what you're talking about.
And Emerald, do you remember Emerald the cook?
Yes.
Emerald? Pow. That was Emerald. But then Justin Wilson was like, ooh, I guarantee. And I don't know if he was really Cajun. He just put on the accent like it, but he was the Cajun cook.
That's all that matters.
Well, I guarantee there is a lot of great places to eat here in Huntsville. Mm-hmm. Joshua Mashi hung out with me on the show yesterday. Jason Thompson, normally with us from Guardian Defense, he was so busy serving a family. He's such a good dude. He was in the Dallas area. He didn't get home till way early in the morning, probably like 3:34 in the morning. He's also in the funeral business and taking care of families during that time. So he was up in Dallas taking care of a family. That goes to show you, by the way, how great Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home is. They're located here in Huntsville, but he's up in Dallas helping somebody. I mean, word gets
And that's
around.
not close.
No, it's not at all. But Joshua hung out with me yesterday. We were talking about food. And because we were talking about it, we went. I have now found the best hamburger in Huntsville. We went yesterday again, and it was even better than the first. Sometimes, and most of the time, the best food that you will find is in secluded places.
In the roachiest of coaches.
Now
Now we're getting to the kind of food that I like. The roachier the coach, the better the taco.
And as long as
as
long as those things aren't in the restaurant.
I don't care. As long as the food is good and I don't visibly see it.
So
I could see the gag forming on your face.
yeah, because I'm thinking about a place in Pearsall, Texas, where my cousin and I used to eat. It's called Yagi's Pizza, and the building was so old, it was so disgusting in there. And I'm not hating on Pearsall. I get Frio County's let's say they're pretty lax on their health code. Mm-hmm. Small town, small county, and Yagi's. I remember walking in, and with the floor was wore away. Like wore down over the years because the door would scrape the floor, right? But it wasn't just one layer. It was like 7 layers of flooring.
Seasons.
So instead of them just pulling up they just put a new floor over the old one. And you'd walk in and it was horrible. There's like grease running down the wall, but the pizza was excellent. The pizza was
seasoned grease.
Yeah, the seasoned grease. This was not the roachiest of coaches, Taylor.
Okay.
This, surprisingly, is an extremely clean facility.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is a gas station. Normally, you go into gas stations, kind of.
I know where we're talking about.
Unless it's a Buc-ee's. So we go in. Everybody has told me for years that Shortstop Burgers was the best. Now, hold on, because you probably think that's where I'm going.
No, I don't.
Shortstop, and see, I want to say shortstop because that's how it is in Central Texas where I grew up. Shortstop Burgers. It's a short stop. That's why they call it that. Well, here it's Shorts Top. I think they probably saw Shortstop and played off of it. Because who would come up with the name Shorts Top Burgers?
They did.
Unless the guy's nickname was Shorts and he thought he had a top burger.
We'll have to ask.
What up, Shorts? You got a top burger? Shorts Top Burger. There it is. That's what it was.
That's definitely it.
We need to figure. Can you go by and figure out where that came from?
Hi, I have a question.
Where did your name come from? The best burger now in Huntsville. Mr. Hamburger's okay. It's not them. 1836, they got great steaks. Not them. Good burgers. Not them. Humphreys. Everybody said Humphreys got a great burger. George does an awesome job. I love George.
I'm a Humphreys person.
They're up there in the list of all right. But I'm gonna tell you who's got the best burger in Huntsville.
Have you tried Potato Shack's burgers?
They're okay too.
They're good.
Yeah, I don't want to say okay like in a negative way. They're decent. They're good. The best burger in Huntsville. Thank you, Steph Valley, Magnolia Kennel, Smiley's on Veterans Memorial. That has now became a destination for me to go eat lunch at.
That's interesting.
And they have chicken strips and they have fish. They have everything over there, and it's clean. The people are nice. The two ladies that cook are so sweet, and we went yesterday, and that burger was even better than the first one. And then they've got these fries that they put some sort of seasoning on. It's so good.
So
that is the best burger in Huntsville now. Smiley's.
I will. Okay. This is the hill I will maybe not die on, but take a few punches on.
Okay.
Fat Boys food truck.
They're not around anymore.
They're not around anymore. But I was a fan when they had their actual building, their food truck. They had phenomenal burgers. Like, broke my heart that they're closed down. And I tell her that every time I see her. I'm like, just so you know, I miss this place. Because they used to have the best breakfast burritos. That was my favorite thing about college was their breakfast burritos before class. But their burgers, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, oh, I'm so sad. Were so good. And their grilled chicken salads.
I never had a chance to go. Everybody told me about Fat Boys
Food truck. Oh.
food truck. They're over by Moke and Moke, back over there, across from that Sherwin-Williams, right?
Yes.
Never
Also, good
went.
tacos. The birria tacos right there.
Wait, say that word again.
No.
Because you said it right. Michelle Cardenas used to be my intern here on this show. She's a LEAP ambassador, and she would always say that, and I could never say it.
Birria?
Wait, say it again slowly.
I can't.
No, you did, though.
I can't say it. Birria.
Birria.
Yeah.
Birria.
Yeah.
See, I get it wrong, though. That's not it. Do it again.
No, now you have me feel like I'm
Bi-
saying it wrong. Someone's going to come on here and be like, she's trying too hard.
Wait, do it real quick. Just say it again nonchalantly.
Birria. Now I can't do
This
it.
is way different.
I can't do it now.
Sandra's Kitchen was so good here. I miss Sandra's Kitchen. I hate that she closed. She was over here on 12th Street at the corner, around from the bus stop over there, and I loved her food. Her and her mama were such great people. This Huntsville is why we need to support local small business.
So I was going to say, Potato Shack is always when people come to Huntsville. I always take them to Potato Shack.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first jobs. So it's phenomenal people to work for, and the food is always so good.
Potato Shack
And
story,
their portions
huge.
are massive.
Potato Shack story. I'm glad you brought this up, Taylor. Last night was a really late night, and my wife got off a little bit late. I was with the children. It was a good night though. It was just a long night. Braylon was so tired. That poor little toot was so tired. She fell asleep in the truck. When I picked up Kaden about 6 o'clock, she was already passed out in the truck. And I was like, oh, no, because I go to sleep about 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to be. And so I got home. I put her on the couch. She's at the age to where she still needs a little support at night, if you know what I mean. Like, she can't get up and go on her own. She's potty trained during the day, but at night, she's got to wear a pull-up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I really don't want to put a pull-up on her because she's going to wake up and she's not going to be happy. And so I just put like a little mat under her on the couch.
A little pee pad?
Yeah. We've got a couple of those. I put that under her.
That's good. That is, okay. Parenting. That 100%, if you were not adaptable like that,
You have
parenting
to
would be very difficult.
Yeah. So I was like, well, we understand what it's like when you don't have that and how tough it is. So I was like, yeah, we're not going to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also thinking if she does, and we got to get her up and give her a bath, because you can't just like take a wipe. I mean, you got to give the child a bath if they do that. Praise God. She woke up right when we were starting to put Kaden to sleep, and she comes walking into the office, and her little hair's everywhere, and she's, Daddy, Mommy. And so I was like, oh, I'm glad she's up because now I can put a pull-up on her, but I'm also not glad because she's probably not going to go back to sleep.
Right.
And she slept she took like 3 hours. It was 9 o'clock when we finally got Kaden down. So anyways, long story short is she does go back to sleep. Thank goodness.
Bless her.
And when I left a while ago, my wife's off today, so she's probably not taking him to school. She was still asleep. That was good.
Chandler, she's healing.
This ties in to our food discussion.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
there's
I
a
got
whole
sidetracked.
point. You mentioned Potato Shack. So at 9 o'clock at night, Bridget gets Kaden down. I have to go lay down with Braylon. We've talked about this. I have to lay down. I'm so exhausted all the time now that I end up falling asleep in her room all the time. And then I'll wake up and it's 2 in the morning.
You're scrambling.
Yeah. Bridget says, I'm going to DoorDash some food. Let's get some Potato Shack. DoorDash needs to fix their system because it showed Potato Shack was still open. By the time the Dasher picked it up, they had closed. Apparently, this is what happened. And I love Potato Shack's tater tot potato thing. It's like a Frito pie.
Okay.
I get the Frito pie, but instead of a
Potato, you get on a tater tots.
I get it on tater tots with cheese and sour cream, and it's so good. It is so good. It's the best thing I think
It's
they
almost
have.
like a tater tot casserole at that point.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Or if friends and family, it's called hot. It's called hot dish, don't you know? You betcha. That's what they would say. It's hot dish.
Whatever, peas and carrots.
So anyways, Jerica, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Brian, if you're watching, my friends from Fargo, you know what I'm talking. And y'all make fun of my accent too, please. Y'all have a beautiful accent. We have a really good accent down here too.
No, we don't. We talk how you're supposed to talk.
We talk like this. So, anyways, I get the Bridget, orders it. Well, what happens? I fall asleep. I didn't even think, and I was craving that so bad. Well, apparently they had closed. I wake up at 2:30, and it's really weird because the light in the bedroom's on, the TV's on, which it normally is, but I hear movement. Bridget's in there eating at 2:30 in the morning. She never does that anymore. And I was like, Bridget, what's going on? She goes, well, I said, it's 2:30.
She's like, first of all, mind your business.
She goes, I'm sorry. I said, what? She goes, the ants got into our food. She fell asleep also, and the DoorDash was left on the front door porch.
Oh.
And it wasn't even it wasn't even Potato Shack because they had closed. She reordered Chili's, and I guarantee she got me my favorite Southwest egg rolls.
Oh.
Now I'm going to go there and eat for lunch today because I'm going to be craving those Southwest egg rolls.
So, funny Potato Shack
Ants
story.
all in them, though.
Like I said, Potato Shack was one of my first jobs. This is back when they did delivery, so this is like kind of aging myself right now. Potato Shack used to deliver. I don't know if you knew that.
They do, well, DoorDash.
No. Like they used to have
their own.
delivery drivers. Okay. So my first day as a delivery driver, because your girl was a delivery driver, I drove a really nice truck. My first delivery.
Did you have like the pipes on it and the black smoke?
I wasn't that excessive.
Okay.
I had a nice little Hemi. But my first drop off was the high school. So I go and I hop out the truck with my little bag and I go and I deliver it. I go back up in my truck. I locked my keys in my truck and my phone in my truck. So I had to go back in the high school. I'm like, can I use your phone? I had to call my brand new bosses and we're like, I A, locked my keys in my car. B, I don't know when I'm going to be back. Keep in mind, I have orders in my truck. And that's when I decided they moved me to be a bartender. Because they were like, this ain't for you.
You ain't going to be delivered no more.
This is not for you. And now I still don't lock my car. So that's the thing.
So we've talked about a couple of places here in Huntsville so far. We've mentioned Smiley's, number one on my list now for food. Number one on my list for burgers, Smiley's. We've mentioned Potato Shack. I've kind of tossed in nonchalantly Chili's. Our Chili's here in Huntsville is good.
No, it isn't.
Hey, we're positive on this show. My Chili's in Huntsville, I like my Chili's, okay?
The staff is very friendly.
I get the same thing every time, so to me it's good, okay?
I actually watched a documentary about Cisco today.
Yeah, the rapper?
The food
foods,
distribution.
I know,
Okay,
I
I
know.
was like,
Just joking.
oh, no, I don't know the rapper. But talking about how they monopolized, anywho, that's a whole nother rant, the food industry.
Cisco.
But did we mention Fat Boys? We dabbled a little bit on Humphreys. Humphreys is always a good safe go-to.
I'll go to
for
Humphreys.
all types of food.
It is cramped up in there, though. I will say that, but I like eating there. It's a cool atmosphere.
experience.
Yeah, it's a cool atmosphere.
I love Carboneros. Carboneros is definitely one of my top places that I take people to.
Carboneros, that's my buddy Mario over there, I believe, and it
He
is really
is
good.
Fantastic. Like he makes that place. Like he always, I don't like I say he always remembers. He is very good at pretending that he remembers you when you come in. And I think it makes you feel welcome. But their food is so good. Again, big portions. Because girls big back. It's deceiving because skinny shot. But I love to eat. And I love good, healthy portions I love a good deal.
Well, my favorite Mexican restaurant in Huntsville that is better than anywhere. I'm trying to see if other people are chiming in yet this morning. Don't have a whole lot yet about this.
That's my mom.
Who?
Laura Cash.
Well, welcome in, Miss Cash. Welcome in. Your mom.
I'm like, that's my mommy.
Your mom's joining. She even put little hearts on there for you.
Yeah,
so
she likes me sometimes.
Welcome in, Miss Cash. Good to have you on this morning. The best Mexican restaurant. We got a couple. Rodeo. I love Delfina.
Oh, yes.
Delfina is
one of our members.
So I don't want to not mention Delfina because she's really, really, really good. Delfina.
And their food truck.
Yes.
So their food truck options also phenomenal.
Delfina, we love you. I don't want to ever forget about you. Delfina's my favorite in Huntsville. But I do want to say this. One of my other most favorite Mexican restaurants in town is my good friend Mandy over at Fiesta Taqueria.
I love that you just tried that. You did good.
Taqueria, it's okay.
Why did you go with the okay? You had it
okay.
until you said okay.
Fiesta Taqueria. Mandy, her food is so good. And it's just her and, one or two other people in there. And I'm so bad at this. She's going to be so angry at me. I'll always forget. Is it Tammy? There's another girl in there that works there, another lady in there that's in there in the evenings that closes it down.
No idea.
Bridget will know. I forget her name every time. There's
Also,
a song. I even tried to associate it with a song, and I forgot the song.
Well, you know a lot of people. I'm not a names person. I'm a face person. But there is also a food truck next to OU Alterations.
Okay.
Tacos del Sol, maybe? Something del Sol.
Is that here on?
Yeah. OU Alteration.
Is it on 11th? Is that or 30 or
30.
what? I get so confused on the roads here too. 11
Yeah.
is 30.
No.
11th Street is Highway 30.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. See, it's
Don't
so
do that to me.
confusing here in Huntsville. Just name the streets names, not Avenue J and.
In and a half.
Yeah, please.
But their food is also really good. And I guess they didn't just do it, but now they have like an ample amount of seating. But it's worth going to.
What's it called?
I think it's Tacos del Sol.
Tacos del Sol. For the soul.
For the soul.
Another
Let's see.
good place that just opened up that I've been raving about is Tamal on the Square.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, it's we're really good friend. I'm going to tell you, Huntsville, we've had some really good people in our community, and one of them that I miss wholeheartedly is our good friend Randy Randolph Thompson, who had Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine. I miss that man so much. He used to be by the Smileys there on 75 at 45 where it intersects, and then he moved downtown next to the nail salon here on the square, and Randy was a good man. Tragically just passed away on it. They found him passed away, and it wasn't an accident or anything. I think it was a heart attack. And
Life.
we miss him. And another really good man that was a huge supporter of this program. He always supported what we did on here. He used to be our phone and text line sponsor, the Granny Mary's Granny Mary's phone and text line. That was it.
That was it.
Yep, it was it. So.
And I feel like we would not be doing Huntsville a service without mentioning China House.
There's so many places I forget about to go eat at that are
House
good.
is one of the OG places that is fantastic. I haven't been there as often this round that they've been open than the last round.
Bridget and I went, and it's nice in there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all really. I don't know what it was before, but it's really nice.
It's been
in
China
there.
House for my whole life.
But I mean, like, was it clean? I'm not knocking
Yes, it was clean.
because it's really nice in there.
It is very nice in there.
Yeah.
But their food, again, big portions. I love me some spicy food. Oof. It's good stuff.
The one place that we've left out that we frequently eat at here in Huntsville, Yummy Yummy.
Lainey is a Yummy Yummy fan.
I love Yummy Yummy. My children love Yummy Yummy. There's a guy over there named Jesse that's worked there forever, and he is a great dude. And by the way, when you go in, ask them for their 10% off discount card. They'll give you a card that you can use there. Just ask them for it.
Just ask them for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they have a 10%. Tell them you heard about it on Hello Huntsville. We don't get any kickback, but I'm giving you a little bonus for watching the show. 10% off, and we go in there. We always get the Bearcat roll. I love sushi, and they have really good sushi.
Lainey gets her shaggy dog and her onion soup.
What's the shag? Is that the
It's
sushi?
Yeah, it's a shrimp, like fried shrimp.
It's really
My
good.
kid is a sushi connoisseur, so she likes raw sushi, cooked sushi, nigiri. Like, she is about it.
She knows all about it.
My kid is the bougiest kid ever, and I'm like. So for her birthday, she's like, oh, let's go get crab legs. I was like, first of all,
Whoever said
we're
and she's,
poor.
and she's 10, right?
Well, this is for like her 5th birthday. She's like, we should go. I'm like, Mom's poor. We can get artificial crab from the store and pretend, but nope. She likes oysters. Like, she's a very cultured kid.
My favorite crab is FAUX crab. It's really good.
Say it.
Faux crab? Faux crab? Faux crab?
Faux?
That means,
Faux pas?
that means it's fake, right?
Yeah.
FAUX. Yeah, like faux leather. I said faux. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
You were trying to say faux.
Yeah.
Foo?
What is that? PHO? How do you pronounce that?
Pho.
Pho. So that's pronounced, because you see it on Chinese restaurants,
Yes.
and nobody ever says it right.
Yeah, everybody says pho, but it's pho.
It is. Pho.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how far can you go?
But also, I'm really good about saying things confidently and being very wrong. So don't quote me. I am big on fake it till you make it. The confidence is level 10 over here. Unwarranted.
All right. Well, hey, there's our places to eat. We want to know your places to eat. Comment in. Let us know. If you're on some of the other social feeds, I don't get to see all the comments because of the way that it works. Linda was saying something. Oh, Linda. Okay, Linda Webb joining us. She's my boss here at the church. Miss Linda, good to see you this
Everybody clocking
morning.
in today.
Yeah, Linda said she was talking about the Smileys. She told me this yesterday because I was telling her where we went to go eat. She says they are the best. Her husband loves the fried burritos. I love a good fried burrito, honestly. We lived on Smiley's food for 7 months as we worked on our house when we moved from LaPorte because they have a house here in Elkins, and they were working on the house. She said, "Yeah, she said we lived there for 7 months." I love that place.
Well, Linda, your name reminded me of Lindo, Mexico. We didn't mention them. They're queso at lunch.
Is that red building? Okay, that's Danny's favorite. Linda, if you're still watching, isn't that Danny's favorite place to eat? I think Lindo's his favorite place to eat in Huntsville.
Their breakfast stuff, so good. So good.
I enjoy, I'm naming like easy places, but I enjoy a good Sonic breakfast burrito. Their breakfast burritos are really good, and they serve them all day long. Have you had one?
No, but I will say.
Can't judge then if you've never had it.
I have not. So me and my friend Jessica talk about Sonic has the best cheap marinara sauce in the world.
I don't like it.
Their little things, yeah,
Do you get it in a ramekin?
No, it comes in like a little plastic.
Oh, a plastic little tub.
Ramekin.
Tub,
A plastic ramekin with a lid.
I gotcha.
But they're good. I feel like we're missing somewhere very obvious, and
I mean, we've like scathed over 1836, Mr. Hamburger. Those are all the knowns. But I'm talking hole in the wall. There is a little hole in the wall. We went on a Billy Cawthon lunch bunch. We do it on Fridays sometimes, where we'll invite people on the show. And it got to a point. I mean, sometimes we had 20 people show up and eat with us. But one that I really like, Mackenzie's is good. Mackenzie's has a good burger too. I don't want to leave out Kevin. Mackenzie's is good. I love Kevin and Lisa. They're great people over at Mackenzie's. But there was a hole-in-the-wall little Mexican restaurant way outside of town, and I can't remember where it was. We ate there one time, and it was the weirdest of places. I mean, it was literally outside of town. I want to say it was like we were on our way to Trinity. It was pretty far out there, but it was this random hole in the wall off the road. Looked like an old gas station converted into a restaurant. And there was hardly any room in there at all, but the food was really good. And they had all sorts of stuff in there to eat, and it was excellent. But I cannot think of that place. If Billy Cawthon was watching, he would know. In fact, Richard and Linda went with us. Richard, you and Linda, you and Richard, did y'all come with us that time? I know y'all are watching this morning. If you can comment in, let us know that place, because it was so. Yeah, they came because Karen came. Their daughter came with us. It was this random hole in the wall.
we're not necessarily Huntsville, but Leona Steakhouse.
Well,
I think I still
overrated.
always prefer Humphreys steaks. Like, to me, best steak in town is Humphreys.
I'm not there. I don't know what the
Novelty is.
bougie.
Do you like my words today?
Yeah, bougie.
I haven't got to talk work has been insane in the best possible way for me lately. But I've been so busy, I haven't got to do my normal, filler conversations with people. And so I'm excited to use my vocabulary today.
You your bougie word.
My little bougie words.
Well, that's what it is. I cannot think of that doggone restaurant, man, and it's going to bother me now. I'm going to look this up. Mexican restaurants.
Oh, Lord.
I have to find this while we're live on the show, not just to ramble on.
You're never going to find it.
I have got to find this.
Those are all in town.
I know, but if I move it out, won't it start showing stuff outside?
But that's not towards Trinity.
I can't remember if it was off 75 or if it Arizona. Is that where did they make the tea over there at that place?
No, there's nothing in Arizona.
Wait, is this it? Did I just randomly find
That's
it?
towards Lufkin. They are really good. That's over there off of not 75, but it's close to 75.
That's it.
Their food is very good.
That's it.
And there's no seating inside.
That's it. See, it looks like an old school kind of like gas
Yes.
station type. That's it. What did I say? Where did I say off Trinity? I was way off.
You were way off.
Where is that heading
190.
toward? That's in Phelps.
Well, it's between New Waverly and
That's in Phelps.
is it not Point Blank, but that connecting
Dodge.
road. Yeah, Dodge. There we go.
Dodge. Okay, so I was way off.
Yeah, you was.
It's in Phelps.
by the railroad tracks.
By the railroad track. It's Taqueria Camalita. You have to throw in the little gritos.
I didn't like that.
The gritos.
Is that what that's called?
There's gritos. It's Taqueria Camalita. And, boy, it is good. Look at them little tacos.
I know. The green sauce is, like I said,
man.
I love some real heat. Speaking of, I don't know. I threw away the package. If somebody can help me remind my little brain, somebody had freeze-dried jalapenos with it looked like spray cheese. It was not spray cheese. Cheddar cheese on top. Mm-hmm. There was a booth that had them this past Saturday. I ate the whole bag. They also had freeze-dried pickles with hot Cheetos. I do not remember the name of the booth. I ate those before we made it home, and I would like to order more, but I don't know the name of the booth. So if anybody has help with that, your girl would appreciate it.
Dude, I'm going to Anderson to this food trailer. I just found this, and Anderson's only 26 miles away. By the way, I'm a Subway guy. I love Subway.
You are a chain person. I am not a chain person.
The Subway in Anderson is the best Subway ever. The food is extremely fresh in that Subway. And you would think it's
They're all eat fresh.
Yeah, but they're lies. This one in Anderson is good. I was just doing a little Google search map around. I know this isn't Huntsville proper. There is something called, do you know how to pronounce that? Because I'll get it wrong. Chepes?
That sounds right.
Cheeps?
So there's a Juan and Linda's in Anderson as well.
Is
it Anderson?
Chepes Burritos, and I'm probably saying that it's a food trailer. This thing has 5-star reviews.
And it's a food truck.
Kind of skeptical, though. You need at least one negative review.
Somebody's saying, oh, this is not good.
It's a food truck. They're open. Look at that burrito on the inside of that thing.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but look at that Look at that sausage. This thing, I'm going to go try this. Look at that thing. I'm getting hungry.
I know. I had my coffee this morning.
Chippies.
So whenever you go, let me know, and I'm going to text you my order.
Oh, they have one follower on Facebook. Look,
follow them, and then you'll have one.
One
they'll
follower.
Have two.
Chippies Burritos.
Chippies.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're rambling on. I'm rambling on. We're going to take a break. When we come back,
breakfast break.
It's National Day of something, and we want to highlight a few more things, then we'll wrap it up when we come back. Again, we're here with Taylor Chandler from Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full-service community credit union serving Huntsville and Walker County since 1957. They are so active in the community. They're also our New Waverly sponsor, our season presenting sponsor for the New Waverly Bulldogs. They're also our sponsor for Alpha Omega Lions. We've been covering Alpha Omega this year, and we so appreciate our friends at WCFCU. All my accounts are there, and if you need some financial peace this morning, they're not going to take away all your debt, but they can help you reconsolidate your debt and maybe take a little weight off your shoulders. Go by and see Taylor. She'll take great care of you. And, if they're not too busy, she'll also have an extended conversation where she gets to use bougie words.
Please come talk to me.
Yeah, she'll use bougie words, right?
Yeah, like ramekin.
All right, we'll take a break. More to come as we continue on. It's your show. As always, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us, please.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Imagine a voice of hope reaching every corner of Huntsville, from homes and hospitals to prison walls. That's the heart of Spirit Radio. We're a truly local 501c3 nonprofit, and we're raising $25,000 to build our tower and get on the air. With your help, we'll broadcast encouragement, truth, and the love of Christ across our community and across the world through the Spirit Radio FM app. Visit spiritradio.fm and give today. Let's bring light to Huntsville and beyond together.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville. Braylon, say, this is Spirit Radio.
This is Spirit Radio.
Spirit Radio. Oh, not
Welcome back at it here. We won't flip the camera yet because Taylor's having issues with the headset.
Pull my hair out.
It's got all the rubber,
DNA.
all that, like the foam part of it's like falling apart on those. You know those headsets are like 7 years old.
You know,
I've taken good care of them.
If maybe there's somebody out there that wants to donate those to you, sponsor.
Yeah,
you some
please.
new
It's only
headphones.
$300 a headphone, which would be awesome if you don't want to do that.
Brutal.
These were like $500 headphones. These are
They are very nice.
Well, these are ones that they use like broadcast. These are good too, but a friend of mine gave me these. He ordered some and they never showed up. And the company sent him another pair. Well, then like a week later, some lady returned these to him and said, "Hey, these showed up." And he called he's an honest guy. He called them. They're like, "Just keep them." He's like, "We've already filed for them. Don't worry about it." So he sent them to me and because he told me, he said, "Thank you because I helped him get started in broadcasting." And I handed over our Georgetown broadcast to him. And he's done really awesome with it. But he sent these to me as a thank you. I'll never forget. Wally Harmon sent these. So thank you, Wally. I appreciate you,
Wally.
man.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate you, old son. A couple of things. That's what Jason Thompson always says, old son. It was on this day In 1871, that the Great Chicago Fire began. You ever hear about that? There's pictures of this. Drawings, not pictures, but drawings or paintings of this. Destroyed 17,000 buildings. It killed 200 people. And they call it the Great Chicago Fire. But when you think of 17,000 buildings and 200 people tragically losing their life, there's nothing great about that.
Right, grand.
Yeah, they need to change the name of that.
Well, it's also the Great Depression.
There's been nothing great about that. 1896, the Dow Jones stock started to report an average of industrial stocks. Just think if you had been there and bought stocks back then, you'd be amazingly rich, but you'd also be over 150 years old. By the way,
6'7".
Bitcoin, by the way, over $125,000 reached a new plateau. And every time I see that, I get FOMO. Every single time. Because I remember back in the day when Bitcoin was under $1. And Paul Castillo, we talked about this yesterday, in my office was mining Bitcoin in our computer business, and I told him it was a scam and it would be hacked and it would never do anything.
So
and
we have had
wrong.
people trying to use that as secured funds. Can we do it? Yes. Is it difficult? Yes. But just so you know, you can use that as a secured.
It's crazy. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know y'all dealt with any of that kind of stuff.
We're being forced to start because that is I'm not going to say it's the future but it is something that we dabble in.
It was on this day, and this is weird, in 1966, the U.S. government banned LSD. You would think that they would ban that right away. I guess they left a little leeway in there. 1960, a little wiggle room. They finally said, nope, not anymore. 1966, they cut that out. That's kind of weird that they threw that in our prep today. 1964, Ringo Starr. I don't know why this is important, but he took and passed his driving test.
I don't know who that is.
Probably Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr?
You saying it multiple times isn't going to be like, oh, yes. Am I going to have an aha moment when I see who this is?
Who did he tour with back in the day? I'm trying to see who he toured with. I know he was part of the Beatles, right? I don't keep up with all this. I think he was part of the Beatles. Yeah, he was with the Beatles, but I'm trying to think as he got older what he did. He's 85 years old now. That's crazy. You'll know him if you see the picture. That's who he is. Now you know him, right? The Beatles. I know who
the Beatles are.
But that's him, yeah. Ringo Starr's the Beatles. He was one of the Beatles. I didn't know that.
He was a beat?
Yeah, I don't know music either. That's
why
I kept saying his name over because I was looking it up, by the way. People are going to be like, you're a moron, dude. Sorry to folks out there that enjoy this show that now I've ruined you because I don't know who that is. Anyways, he took his driving test and passed. That apparently was big news. Continuing on, a couple other things. I didn't have a chance to go. This is so cool. I love this. I'm a huge space fan. I love space. 1997, they put the Mars rover, the Pathfinder. It wasn't the rover, it was the Pathfinder. I remember as a child watching that. I was like, oh, my goodness. This thing is on another planet. And it was so cool to see this little machine that humans built that they sent and dropped down to Mars. Well, it was 1997 when this happened. The Pathfinder, though, yielded evidence for the first time that the planet may have supported life, or at least a little bit of evidence of that, and water. It was kind of cool to see that. I remember watching on TV. Man, at the time I was 13 years old. I remember watching the images. Think about that. They had the technology back then, which is crazy. And think of what they can do now. Mm-hmm. But I remember those images coming in very slowly on the screens there at NASA as we were watching the news. It was really cool to see that.
So how do you feel that the government, I don't know if we can talk about this, announced that there really are aliens?
No,
and we kind of, yes, they did.
No, that would be all over the news.
But it wasn't.
No, see, I don't believe in all that.
Okay, I'm going to send
We'll have an off-air discussion about this, Taylor. But here's what I believe. I remember one time sitting down talking to my friend's grandmother, and she was watching some show like that right on TV. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't believe in any of that stuff, Mary. I said, do you? She goes, and she was such a strong Christian lady. She very seriously, she goes, and my real name is Robin, by the way, so you can go ahead and make fun of me. And she goes, well, Robin, if they do, the Lord made them. That's what she told me. I remember her saying, I was like, well, you're right. I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion. But
yeah, because, that's not a...
That would have been all over the news, though, man.
Unless they didn't want it on the news.
Yeah, but there's so many people in the world now that there's no way that they can censor that.
I'm just saying.
So, anyways, that's just I'm like a technology type guy, and there's so many avenues of information now.
You're gonna be really sad when I send you an article later. That's a real.
Please don't tell me
news
it says like
article.
Sun Weekly.
That's what I said. It's gonna be a real.
Okay, it can't say Sun.
source.
It can't be Sun Weekly.
No .coms.
No Babylon Bee. No Sun Weekly that you pick up at HEB. That's like.
You're
you
being
know,
really judgy
that's,
right now.
That's like 7. I was born with 7 brains. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of papers.
I am.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say you were wrong. But I'm
Okay.
not going to say that I'm wrong.
All right. Well, here it is today. By the way, it's American Touch Tag Day today. You're it.
So basically, American football these days.
Yeah, American Touch Tag. It's also National Peanut Butter Day. Are you a peanut butter?
I am. I'm a crunchy fan,
How
not
do
a
you-
creamy fan.
Are you a peanut butter?
I'm a peanut butter.
I like the Reese's cups. Those are my favorite.
But crunchy or creamy? Because that is a big divide.
It's creamy. You can't have the crunchy stuff.
I like crunchy peanut butter.
No, well, I'm talking about the cups, though. I don't like the crunchy peanut butter cups.
Oh, no, it's completely
Yeah.
different.
I do like crunchy peanut butter, though. What is that? What is that word? I know what that is, but
Pierogi.
what is that?
It is a, what is it? Is it German? Maybe, I'm just going to say a cultural meat pastry.
Pierogi. Okay. Well, it's National Pierogi Day, and it's also National Hero Day.
Oh.
And I wanted to mention something. I'm really excited about this. Stay tuned. We're going to have a really cool announcement coming up on Veterans Day here on the program. Veterans Day right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And so what day is it this year? Let me look. Hold on one second. I'm so scattered today. I believe it's coming up in isn't it always in November? Am I right about that? Veterans Day?
What is Monday?
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
So November the 11th, we're going to have, it's going to be on a Tuesday. We're going to have a really cool announcement. Something that I've been working on for quite some time. And now we have the platform and the correct way of doing this. It's going to be something that's going to honor veterans and first responders.
We were just talking. This is probably something that's really close to your heart. Is
Yeah.
Veteran appreciation.
Yeah.
Month.
So there's something that I've been wanting to do in Huntsville since I got here, and it's something we've been working on behind the scenes that we are going to officially announce November the 11th. So
Okay.
make sure that you
Put it on your calendar.
join us. What we're going to announce won't happen this year on November the 11th. It's going to happen the following year, but we're going to officially announce what we're going to be doing, and we're really excited about this. So that's just a little teaser. Tara Burnett, I call her the Heart of Huntsville. She's the Heart Veterans Museum Director. Tara's such a wonderful lady. We have her on the show from time to time. Her and her husband Roger are phenomenal people. But I've been talking to Tara about an idea, and she said, yeah, I love this idea. She wants to help with it. But I will let you in on this and let y'all know this. We are working.
Is this an Easter egg?
This is, do what?
Do we get an Easter egg? We get a little.
No, this is like completely we're letting you know.
Okay.
The goal is to have Spirit Radio 94.3 on the air by the end of this year. We're in October. It's going to be tough, but I think that we can get there. We've been working. We're working on the studio here at FBC. We're excited about that. That's going to be a multi-use studio. It's also going to house our radio station. But I wanted to have local programming that caters to Huntsville. That's the whole point of the station. Christian
Right.
station, uplifting music, messages, teaching.
Positivity.
The whole nine. You tune in, you're having a bad day, you go to 94.3 or you go to our app and you're going to be like, oh, man, why am I down today? I ain't got no reason to be down. That's
You
what we
shouldn't.
want. That's what we want. When people tune in, we want to lift them up. And I had an idea because our community is so focused on veterans, which is another reason I love Huntsville. There's so many opportunities. We have Bob on here all the time. Bob is our VSO, our Veteran Service Officer for Walker County. Love Bob. He's a great man. But I wanted to have a radio program dedicated to heroes in our community and around the area. And so we are going to have a program, maybe a weekly show, called Heroes of Faith.
Oh, well,
And it's going to be, and there's, and the Bible talks about the heroes of the faith, but we're kind of playing on that. But I want to have a program called Heroes of Faith, and it's veterans who have served that will share their testimony and why their relationship with the Lord has been so important to their life. And so that's what we're going to call the show, is Heroes of Faith. And Tara and I have been talking about that. That's not what we're going to announce on Veterans Day. That's just one thing. But that's one of many programs. We're going to have a prayer service on Spirit Radio called A Call to Kneel. And it's going to be a testimonial show. The first half will be a testimony. The second half will be prayer, where people can literally call in and leave a voicemail. We don't want to do it live because can't control what people say
Right.
sometimes. But we want to have an opportunity to pray with people.
And we were talking about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't talk a whole lot off air, but, talking about when you tell somebody you're going to pray for them,
Better pray for them.
better pray for them.
Yeah.
Do it right then. Do it right there. Do it while it's on your mind.
So these are all really cool programs. But even more than that, I mean, it's just going to be we're going to have local news, local events. Alpha Omega, Tyler Fordyce has been calling those Alpha Omega games, and he's a great young man. He's actually on staff with us here, too, at First now, helping us out. But Tyler, I want to have the Alpha Omega games on Spirit Radio. We have a whole idea. We want to have a gospel show. We're already working on switching our Sunday morning programming to having more of like a gospel hour through the early morning until noon. So we can't please everyone, but we want to try to create something for everyone, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So those are just a couple of little teasers that we're going to be working on soon through the program. And I thought of that whenever I saw the word hero, National Hero Day. I thought of that, how cool that was, that was there. So a couple of other things here. Bruno Mars.
I do know who that
Give
is.
me your attention, baby. Is that him? Yeah, that's him.
I don't know what you're saying.
That's him. He turns 40 years old today.
Does he really?
40, Bruno Mars.
He looks like a little child.
I thought Bruno was going to be the next Michael Jackson. I really did, and then he kind of fell off.
Yeah.
But it was
His
that
songs are so.
That was the song I was singing. Give me your attention, baby. That was one of his songs.
I don't feel like you're singing in a way that I remember.
Well, I can't sing it like him.
Well, do better.
But thanks. 40 years old, Bruno Mars today. That is him. Bruno Mars still there, but it's so weird because you don't hear him.
He did. He took off for a little while.
The Masked Singer host Nick Cannon, 45 today. I thought Nick was much older than that. He looks young. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know who you're talking about, the Nick Cannon show.
Yeah, he's 45 years old, but he looks super young still.
He's got like 10 kids.
Yeah, he is. It's almost a kid for every year. That's what that was the joke. 45, almost a kid for every year.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so there he goes. Matt Damon, 55. I love Matt Damon. 55 years old today. After he was born, Bourne. Get it? Born Superman. Born in 1970. He and Ben Affleck are brothers. Is he really?
They're best friends.
Really? Matt would be the successful brother, though. Robert Bell, 75 today. He's the cool of cool and Cool in the Gang. He's the cool of Cool in the Gang.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Cool in the Gang? Okay, that's all right. I know a little bit about him. Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
I was just watching Ghostbusters the other day.
She's phenomenal.
Can you believe she's 76 years
She
old
looks
now?
good.
76 today. As a special surprise, an alien baby will burst out of her chest and sing happy birthday.
Aliens.
Chevy Chase, this is crazy. He looks much older than this.
He
62.
did not age great.
62 today.
But he
Chevy
was
Chase.
I feel like he raised a generation.
Yeah. He was the Lampoon dude, right?
Yeah, I think it's so funny because there's like in Elkins, there's a Chevy Chase Road.
That's wrong. He is not 72. They messed this up.
How old is he?
He's 82.
Well, there was a typo, and that's okay. We're going to give people grace doing their best.
Oh, that's terrible. He's 82 today, not 72. You
But
moron.
all those streets in Elkins have like these great, elegant names, you know.
Oh, they wrote 82. I said 72. That was me.
Why are you trying to throw them under the bus?
So anyway, sorry, continue on.
No, let's go back to you messing up. But I'm just saying, like, I think that's so funny that there's like all these great names in Elkins, like Greenbrier. Like, sounds cool.
Greenbrier sounds old school.
Briar,
Where do
and
y'all
then
live?
Chevy Chase.
Greenbrier. By the way, Paul Hogan, the Crocodile Dundee dude, he turns 86 today. I used to love those movies growing up. Needs a little help, though, throwing the shrimp up the bobby.
I didn't watch those until recently.
American Touch Tag Day. Here's how you do it. It's a playground game that involves one or more players chasing others around in an attempt to tag them, usually with their hand.
Usually.
Sometimes little kids are with sticks. Tag, you're it. A couple of things that you need to know. Gold has reached $4,000 an ounce for the first time. You haven't heard a lot about gold lately, but gold now $4,000 an ounce. Lenny Kravitz, by the way, he'll headline the opening segment for NBC's Sunday Night Basketball. They're bringing basketball back on NBC and Sunday Night Basketball.
Nice.
Really cool. That is going to mirror Carrie Underwood's role for Sunday Night Football. They need to bring back Hank Williams Jr., by the way. Because you remember the Monday Night Football? Monday Night Madness. They need to bring him back. That was just ridiculous. They're saying that our home Wi-Fi will soon be able to monitor our heart activity without having to have on a wearable device. How is that possible?
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. It's radiation, it sounds like.
It's fine. We're all getting radiated anyway. As you have this giant light over here just beaming.
Instagram announced their new Rings Award, which will honor platform the top creators. Instagram. You're a creator.
I am a content creator. That's what it says on my Facebook.
Content creator,
I make a whole 3 pennies every so often.
You told me you made $5 a post, man.
Well, it's getting better. It's getting back to that. I feel like since I put that in the universe, it was like...
I get nothing.
Well...
I get like $49 a month from Facebook on average.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I put a lot of stuff out there.
You do post a lot more than I
And I'm trying to figure out, like, why... And I'm putting out stuff that I think is helpful to people.
But it doesn't matter if you like it. It's the people.
Yeah, I don't know. They want like you could post controversial stuff.
You have to rage bait. I've learned that.
If you hook people, then we went to a church production seminar, and I'm not going to do this. There was a guy there, and he's like, if you want to engage, he has 1 million followers. Mm-hmm. And he was telling us how he did it, and he was in the church. And the stuff that he puts out there, though, I feel like is super judgmentally. It's super controversial, and that's why people engage with it.
You almost have to either rage bait or do something that's very
controversial.
Yeah, that causes everybody to separate.
To get them, yeah, and I'm not going to do that.
And that's not what we're here for.
No,
we're here to bring people together.
And I was he was talking about, and I'm like, dude, you're working in the ministry, and you're putting this, you're doing, this is how you're hooking people. It's just, I didn't like it, to be honest.
It's an ugly thing to do.
Here's another cool one. This is so cool. It's another space one. 1977, Voyager 2. Voyager 1 was the first satellite. Voyager 1 is still communicating with us, by the way.
That's not really gnarly.
From the 70s. It's out past, they call it interstellar now, like the movie. It's interstellar. It's outside of our solar system.
Was that a Matt Damon movie?
No, that was a Matthew McConaughey movie.
Dang it.
It was really good.
I was really excited to make that tie.
But Voyager 2's computer command system has not been turned off since it left the Earth almost 50 years ago.
And I can't get my phone to stay charged.
That is the longest operating electronic device now, computer ever. It's still going almost 50 years later.
So how?
Nuclear. They power it with a small nuclear reactor.
Inside it?
Inside it, yeah.
Okay. So like I said, I can't get my phone to charge 12 hours.
Here's the other thing about this. If they can create a nuclear device that can power that satellite for over 50 years, why don't we have a little box on the side of our house where we can put something in and power our homes? Makes you wonder, right?
It's called a microwave.
No, I'm talking about,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't there be something the size of your McCafe coffee cup and a little box that you open up?
Make it last 10 years.
So, see? Anyways, I've always wondered that. Couple of final things here. Check this out. This is an impossible question for you, Taylor. Don't look. Today's impossible question is, according to new DoorDash data. Do you DoorDash?
I don't DoorDash.
So expensive. This remains America's favorite Halloween candy.
Candy.
I can't stand these. I love.
Is it a diverse? What is the word I'm trying to say? Diversive? What is that word?
I'm dumbing you down today.
I was doing so good.
According to new DoorDash data, this remains America's favorite Halloween candy.
I love candy corn. And I feel like that's a separating.
That's not it. I hate candy corn. It's gross. Stuff's nasty. We'll come back. Answer it, audience, before we wrap up here. A couple of did you knows. 56% of people would never buy a used backpack. I would never buy a used backpack.
Interesting.
I wouldn't buy a used.
Buy a used backpack.
Yeah, like a used backpack. Satchel.
I understand.
A satchel.
But like, where do you buy a used backpack? Why don't you just get those donated?
Women take 6 selfies. By the way, men take 4 before they're satisfied with how it looks.
I take way more than 6. I am the outlier in that situation.
Number 2 thing kept in what's number 1? Because that makes me question. The number 2 thing that's kept in junk drawers? Rubber bands. Rubber bands.
Batteries.
I bet it is batteries. I don't know what number 1 is. Do not know that. 14% of people believe owning a cute dog makes them more attractive. If you own a cute dog.
I don't know, because I intentionally bought a dog that is meant to keep people away. And people will still come try and talk to me. I'm like, what about me looks friendly right now? Granted, I am very friendly.
33% of women say that a man who wears a Bluetooth headset looks uncool. I'm a man, and I think that looks uncool. It's big, goofy.
I'm like, I don't know.
Do you remember, though, back in the day, the Bluetooth thing that was real popular with the shark or whatever? Everyone, I even had one. I mean, everybody thought that they were
so cool.
No, it looked goofy with that thing.
With your selfies.
And then people would walk around and talk like they were talking to the air.
Toy, love you. Shout out right now. She has ear pod, little ear thingies, and you can't see them. So when I walk in her office, I just start rambling, and she's like, and I'm like, ma'am,
She's talking to her, listening or talking to somebody.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
All right. Here it is. Here's your impossible question. Then we got one more thing, and then we'll wrap it up. DoorDash data, this remains America's favorite Halloween candy. It is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It was my day today.
Okay.
All right. One final thing here that I wanted to mention today. Americans losing an average of $771 per year due to time spent in traffic. Wallet Hub has released its reports on 2025's best and worst cities to drive in. To determine the most driver-friendly places in the U.S., Wallet Hub compared 100 largest cities across 30 key metrics. The data set ranges from average gas prices to annual hours in traffic congestion per auto commuter to auto repair shops per capita. The best cities for driving. This is crazy.
I would say Houston's probably up there.
The best city to drive in. Several of them are in Texas. Number 1, Corpus Christi is the best city to drive in. And you think about maybe the gas prices on the coast are a little bit lower because of that's where they refine all that. And maybe it's relaxing because you're by the ocean. I don't know. Corpus Christi,
I would
though.
not have put Corpus Christi one, but in the United States.
Number 1 in the United States. And there's about 5 in the top 10 in Texas. And whoever did this is absolutely ridiculous because I lived in one of these cities and it's a horrible place to drive.
Is it Fargo?
No. Number 5, these are Texas. Making number 5 was another Texas, Laredo. Never been to Laredo. Number 6, Lubbock. Number 8, Plano. Number 9, this is the one that should not be on this, Austin, Texas. Number 9. It is the worst city to drive in my opinion. No Texas cities made the worst cities for driving. Number 1 was Baltimore, Maryland. Philadelphia was the bottom of that list, the worst to drive in, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
The best versus worst. Henderson, Nevada has the lowest traffic fatality rate, 31 times lower than Memphis, Tennessee, the city with the highest. Memphis has the highest fatality rate driving. Can you believe that?
Interesting.
Laredo, Texas has the lowest gas prices. Laredo, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Like you said, I would imagine it would be like a coastal town, but I don't know.
Corpus Christi has the lowest average parking rate. I don't know what that means. The parking, I guess, the number of parking available, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe your car's just parked. I have no idea. And then Lubbock has the lowest annual hours spent in congestion. Lubbock does. I can see that.
Not a lot of people are there. I mean, there are,
in the middle
but they're
nowhere.
not.
Yeah. All right. Well, Taylor, that'll wrap it up. We got to get rolling. So
Okay,
we appreciate all of you. Taylor, final comments. I know we've talked about a lot, just random chat, but tell us.
I sincerely enjoyed today.
Talk about the cred real quick. What's up? What's up at the cred?
Well, we're just rocking and rolling. We got a lot of loans processing right now. Maria is killing it over there, so much so that she's got me assisting. So I'm doing a little bit of car loans these days. That's been an adventure. I am so thankful for the people that have closed their stuff the past couple days because I appreciate my job because of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is phenomenal to have people understand that sometimes life is ugly and sometimes I do get stressed. I do have kind of a stressful job sometimes. So the people there right now are just so kind right now. But we lowered our car rates to 4.49. So that's
wow, 4.49.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really killer
for 60
deal.
months.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Whack with a proof credit.
Yeah, that's the star, the asterisk at the end. I'm trying to think.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. And so I tell everybody,
wow,
look at what we can do for you. See if what we can do, if we match rate. So if you do get quoted a rate somewhere, let us know, and we are more than happy to match it. And if we can't match what you're being offered, which has never happened, you get to talk to me.
Perfect. Well, go by and see her. It's Taylor Chandler, Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full-service community credit union.
Feel free to just pop in and throw me a new vocabulary.
Are you still in the same office, or did you move?
So I moved to a slightly bigger office.
Oh, okay. So you've came down. You've came down the row.
I'm moving down slowly. Yeah. My office is still not decorated. I do. If anybody has a diploma frame that they are just tired of having, I have been told that I really need to hang up my diploma. And it's made it from my closet to my counter. So it's slowly making it, but I don't have a frame.
You know you're moving up in the office when you got a counter now. You know, like you got a counter in the office.
No, I'm a counter at my house, but I do have a little UE desk.
I gotcha.
But business loans, land loans, construction loans, we really do everything except for mortgages. And I'm doing a loan right now, a secured loan based off of a tractor, which I never thought I would do. So, you know, somebody needed money, and we sat down and talked about what we could use as security. And he has a phenomenal John Deere tractor that we're using as collateral.
How cool is that? Yeah. Wow.
Because that is our big thing, is we will do what we can to make it work.
Thinking of that old country song. All right. Well, hey, that'll wrap it up. Walker County Federal, they will take care of you. Go by and see them. We appreciate Toy, Ruthie, the whole staff over there. Rachel. I got to give Rachel a shout out. She's always helping me.
She's so patient.
She's got those blinders on her monitor. You know, she's always real secure with what she does. And
well, the way her office is set up, her computers aren't hidden.
Yeah. So, but it's secure. Everything's secure. But she does a great job. Go by and see them. I promise they'll take care of you. I say that because all of our accounts are over there. They do such great work. Walker County Federal. Taylor, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun this morning.
It was a handshake. First it was a
fist bump. Now it's a handshake. So that'll wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Looking forward. Wednesday, always a blast here as well. Jason Bay, First Baptist, will be with us. We're also going to have Kelly Cruz, Jill Driscoll, and Mac Woodward coming on, representing Rita B. Huff. They're going to be talking about a really cool event coming up. So
we're sponsoring that.
That's all. See, there you go. Rita B. Huff and Walker County Federal taking care of them as well. They will be joining us tomorrow along with Pastor Bay, so make sure you join us for a Thankful Thursday. That'll wrap it up, though, on a Walker County Federal Credit Union Wednesday. As I end every show, reminding you this morning, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you today. For Taylor Chandler, I'm Rob Hipp. Have a wonderful and blessed day. We'll see you back tomorrow, 7:30. Until then, good morning and God bless. See you, Taylor.
Bye.